Isaac, I've located the shuttle Hammond found. Shit. No good. That shuttle's brain dead. Someone removed the navigation cards. God knows why. There's 3 of them scattered around the deck. I'm downloading their locations. I can't access the doors from here, so you'll need a crew key. If you can find those parts, I think we can get that shuttle operational again.
This level is very non-linear because you can get the nav cards in any order and it won't matter. However, in order to get 2 of the nav cards, you have to get that special key. Once you get it, then you can go throughout this level and get them however you want to. But for right now, we're going to get the first one, which is the easiest one to get, which is near us, which is in a 0G basketball court, which will be in the next clip right now. So here we have the first nav card inside of the basketball court. I have no idea why it would be in here, but I guess it's a bit of an excuse to show off the second minigame, the second and last minigame in Dead Space. So just like the first minigame, the object is the same thing where you have to complete a round, and then once you complete a round, you can actually collect the prize. And here, you actually have to go back to the room you came from and go to the lockers. And in the lockers are the prizes themselves. So once you get enough points, you'll be able to get them. And the prizes are the same thing like the first minigame, where you can get ammo, money, and eventually power node, and one of those expensive circuits that you can sell off. So the object of the game is to shoot the ball into the hoops. And with each round, the difficulty increases. So for example, you have to throw the ball into a specific hoop, or throw the ball into one of the hoops, but be careful because one of the hatches nearby can close in, can completely mess you up. Also, on some of the platforms that you're standing on can actually be highlighted, and if you throw a ball on from one of the highlighted platforms, you actually get twice the points. But as you can tell, I'm not really moving around because I've noticed that it's actually easier if you just stand in one spot and collect or get the ball and just shoot it right back. I've noticed I actually get more points that way because it's faster, and it's better than just jumping around trying to look for the ball and get it in. Sure, you get more points, but I just get more points this way, to be 100% honest. So yeah, I prefer the shooting gallery over this minigame, to be honest. But it's a nice change of pace from killing all the necromorphs. As a matter of fact, let's see what the doctor is doing inside the cafeteria.
What do you cling to when all must seem so utterly hopeless around you? Dr. Cross was a true believer. She had faith. And now she awaits her transformation. A rebirth. Are you ready to ascend, Mr. Temple? Of course you are. Have no fear. You will play your part soon enough. Witness the conviction of a true believer! They are ready. Take them. Embrace them.
Here inside the cafeteria, we will find the special key in order to get into the last 2 sections where the nav cards are located. However, as you can tell, it's being guarded by 2 separators. Oh boy. And in a couple of seconds, it's going to try to kill me. But luckily, I managed to survive. So once you get the key, you can actually enter any of the two areas without no consequence or anything, you know. Like I said, this is where it gets non-linear. You can go to either one, doesn't matter. So once that happens, each section, or each area I should say, has a different kind of event, as you're about to see in a couple of clips from now. And they make it unique to where, you know, you fight some of the enemies in one certain way and you fight another enemies in another way. So that's gonna be fun. But before that happens, I will be showing you a few clips of a certain character kind of going crazy, or the beginnings of his madness, as it were. And also we'll be contacted by another character who we'll be meeting shortly. So yes. So yeah, as you can see, I've taken down the two separators without ease. You know, that one, the head of one of them will try to kill me, but luckily once you take it, once you get it off, you can actually kill it right automatically, which is great. It really is. So yeah, let's move on.
Mr. Clark, I really must speak with you. I'm very close to your position, and I know you want to hear what I have to say. I can explain all this. So what happened? When you have the nav cards, I'll let you into the security station. We must talk. Hurry.
How can you be turning away from the church in this vital hour? Do not abandon your faith. What's happening on the colony is not a tragedy. It's God. This truth is even more fantastic. On the planet below us, we have found a marker. God's plan is unfolding and we are its inheritors. We will ascend as we always knew we would. Unitology is truth. And your death is the first phase. Be deterred by the physical methods of transformation. Soon, you will be beyond any physical concerns. You must have faith, fools. This is what we have been searching for all these years. This is what we have been waiting for. Don't listen to them. Come back! Come back! How can you be turning...
Anyway, this is where we'll get the next nav card. But unfortunately, this happens.
This time, there will be no escape for you, my friend.
That's right, it's a trap set up by that psychopath. But we at least have somewhat of an advantage as we try to separate ourselves from the enemies. But unfortunately for us, an old friend of ours is going to make a comeback. That's right, the Hunter. And, good news, we will be able to kill the Hunter in this chapter. But that happens later on. So, we are trapped in this room, and Nicole will try to unlock the door back to the elevator out of this area. But unfortunately, we're going to have to survive a whole wave of enemies and the Hunter itself as well. So that's pretty much what happens in this section of the living quarters. And to get the next nav card, it's in the other living quarters across this area. And there you'll be trapped in another room where there is no oxygen, and you have to get the nav card before you run out of oxygen. But it's easy because there's a refueling station there, so not much as danger as opposed to this one, which, to be honest, this one's a little bit more challenging. And in that same area, you're going to be attacked by one of the giant tentacles again, but it's the last time that will happen. So yeah, so that pretty much happens when you get the next nav card. I don't feel like showing it because, you know, not much happens besides those two scenarios. So yeah, let's meet the doctor in the security room, shall we?
following your progress. I know you want to repair the executive shuttle and leave this place, but escape is impossible at this point. The shuttle shock point drive is destroyed. No. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. At first, I lost hope. I tried to scuttle the ship, sabotage the systems. But Amelia, she changed things. The church, they think the marker is divine, but they don't know what's happened here, what's been released. Look. Look at this. That is what we found in the core of the planet. Mercer calls it the hive mind. It's the source, controlling the necromorphs telepathically. We were so stupid! But Amelia, she knew it could be stopped by returning the marker to the planet. The marker was containing it within the planet. Return the marker and seal the hive mind. Please. I'm sorry, Amelia. I bear much of the responsibility for this tragedy. Now, I must take responsibility for ending it. And atone for my sins. But you can help me. If you repair the shuttle and bring the marker back on board, we can end this forever.
Finally, we are able to kill the Hunter once and for all, using the engine, or the fire from the engines, to kill him. But it's not going to be simple enough, because you also have to deal with other necromorphs that are going to be appearing in the area. So, first you have to lure the Hunter near us, but that's not going to be easy, and I'm going to take some damage because of that. But in the meantime, I'm going to be killing those really fast necromorphs. And good, it spawned right behind us. So we just first blow off all the limbs, and then we can use stasis on it. And then run like hell back to the control room and ignite the engines. And just like that, the Hunter is toast. So yeah. It's kind of comical how the necromorphs are still spawning even though there's like a cutscene about to begin, so that's kind of weird. So yeah.
It works. Yes, this will work. There's still time to make things right. The shuttle needs to be released before launch. The control platform there. I need you to guide the undocking procedure while I start the shuttle's engines. This will make us whole again. Hurry! I'll take the shuttle up to the flight deck where the marker's being held.
Your time has come. No need to be frightened. No reason to fight. Many have gone before us, and now it's time for us to take the voyage together. Transcend death. Future take its course. Join me as I gaze upon the face of God.
Finally, we get to kill this psycho once and for all. And if we don't kill him right away, he's going to transform into an advanced slasher thanks to the infector. And once I end the process, I like to stomp on his corpse because, well, he kind of deserves it. Even though he's dead, the nightmare is not over yet. That is it for this level, and right before we move on to the next level, it's time to get the 5th suit. This is the last suit that we'll be getting before we unlock the military suit, which is completely different. But I like this suit the most, next to the third suit, because it really does suit Isaac Clarke really well. Well, that's it for this chapter, and I'll see you next time.